takes it down every twist, every turn. Word turn. Wednesday nights where the engines burn. Commentary fire, stakes so high, fighting for glory under digital sky. From rookies to champs, all chasing fame. One mistake and you're out of the game. Late breaks, DRS, hearts on the line. Grid dreams, fortune, every qualifying time. With chat going wild and drama on cue. If it's F1 wave, you Quay got you. Rev it up, feel the roar, feel the flame. Revolt's not just a league, it's a name. Gavin's live, let the sparks begin. Only one will rise, only one can win. Midweek chaos, passion and steel. Revolt F1, we keep it real. This is that Cripple One Alive, Wednesday nights, where this is right. One into the mind will keep you thinkfully. The team of sorry and nice. Revolt and keep our foot in it, lads.
Good evening, everybody. It's Gavin Bass, just checking my microphone as always, and it's working lovely. We're in Azerbaijan this evening, and it's round 4 of the Revolt Racing Leagues in Azerbaijan, in that old wall-lined city, and the serious little corner in through the castle section where a lot of people get caught out. Will anybody make that mistake this evening? I'm Gavin Bass 1. This is Revolt Racing League, and it's a go, 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 go. And the guys are all readying up into the quali for this evening. Kelly Kidd, Gav, I subscribed on your YouTube channel. Oh, buddy, thank you very, very much indeed. Anybody who's watching, you can actually do it through Amazon Prime as well. So that doesn't cost you any money, and it's all very much appreciated. And I really, really enjoy doing comms for this league. Super job, Kelly. Thank you very much for your subscription, and everybody else who has done the same thing. It's very, very much appreciated. You saw a picture of the beautiful cup. I'm going to call that the Commentators' Cup for the Revolt Racing League. The winner will get that cup. Second and third place will get a silver and a bronze token medals. And also the best improved drivers, which all of you guys can vote for at the end of the season, they will receive a little gift as well. And it's just a thank you from me, and also something to encourage you to knock this Kelly Kidd off the top spot. Everybody saying on the streams today and on Discord that Kelly Kidd has it won. I actually don't believe that. There are lots of guys in here that are well capable, and they know who they are. They're up there. There's Go Bucks, there's Labrat. Honestly, all Kelly Kidd needs to do is make a couple of really bad mistakes, and it's anybody's league right now at the moment. But yes, I do understand he is an exceptional driver, and it would be very, very hard to knock him off the top spot, that's for sure. So Anyway, lots of people watching tonight. Hey, you Badger. Good to see you in. Hey, you Jim Girl. And lovely to see you. Evening, Mr. Bass, dear boy, from Maverick. Evening to you, Maverick. Great to see you. And I hope you all enjoyed the little tribute we had for the wonderful Ozzy Osbourne from Black Sabbath. Big fan of his over my years. I'm an old rocker at heart. I'm also a musician. And I really did love his music and what he did for the whole rock world out there. So he's a big loss. And I must say there was a little tear in my eye when that song was playing. He was such an absolute and utter legend in his own wee world. Somebody's just got a 5-grid penalty there for some sort of a collision. I just missed that message. And I can't remember Jim Girl's name, but she's been on the last couple of nights. Maybe you would remind me, Jim Girl. I have a memory like a sieve, and I would rather call you by your real name. I just can't remember it. Any sign of you coming in and joining us, Badger? It would be lovely to see you also in the grid and giving us some of your skills out there. But right now, I'm going to get all the bits and pieces up for the qualifying. The telemetry's up, and the lap data is up, and the full map is up. Soon, mate, soon. Good. It'd be good to see you on board, and be great to do a bit of commentary on your driving as well. So look forward to seeing you very soon, Badger. So I think we'll jump on with the Mazamak maybe, as he was the lad that contacted me and wanted a tribute to Ozzy. He's a very big rock fan, massive fan of Whitesnake, as I am. But my wife is a bigger fan. She just loves David Coverdale's voice. And his contributions to Deep Purple, along with Ritchie Blackmore and all the different people that played in that band. Honestly, you know, Ian Gillan, all those guys were all there. And Whitesnake, certainly a super band. Saw one of his guitar players playing in Belfast not so long ago. And he is an incredible player, I must say. You'll know who it is, Mazza. It's the guy with the blonde hair. I can't remember his name offhand, but he plays for the Dead Daisies, or did play with Glenn Hughes and the Dead Daisies. An American lad, plays the Gibson Les Paul. So I don't know what's happened to Leon, but Leon doesn't seem to be in. So I'm just going to go in here and see if I can find him on the invites and see if I can get Leon back in here. I don't know whether I have Leon in my basic field. I'm sure I do somewhere. There he's there. I'll send him an invite just in case. So that's that done, and Penboy has put in a lap of 141.256. Jackal is 141.409, and GoBox is a 142.203. Mari, hiya Mari, friend of mine, 143.361. Good to see Mari on board with Revolt Racing League tonight in their 4th race of the season here in Azerbaijan. So, yep, it's all go, and we're on board with Mazamak, and let's see what Mazza can do. Gaz puts in a 144.021. So quite a bit of distance between the top Kelly kid of 140.593. He's just put in a real fast lap there, and he has set the stall out definitely for everybody to try and beat. A 140.593 round Azerbaijan is one hell of a respectable lap. So I'm not sure anybody's going to knock that off, but somebody, I'm sure, will come very close. The old wall of death, and it's a very difficult right-hander here. You can lose the back end so easily, and on that left-hander you can also go outside of track limits if you don't keep it nice and tight. Nice to see Spanner in again tonight. Hi Sneaky Loser and Mischief. All good guys and low pro all out there. Go Bucks, Mr. Harry, Labrat, Mr. Twist, Black Box is there, Ribs is there, Jackal's there, Ken Boy and Kelly Kid. Yep, all good guys and all make me very welcome. A lot of people watching tonight and everybody is more than welcome. Wondering, are my super fan girls here tonight? Is Chloe here tonight? Is Mary here tonight? If so, good evening girls. Really nice to have you on board if you're watching. And let's see if Kelly Kid can get the third win of the season this evening here at Baku. So Massa puts in a 141.431, and that's not a bad lap at all, I must say. So I'm going on with Mr. Twist here, and he's driving the Mercedes car tonight, and he is on a lap for sure, using a bit of battery, but quite a lot saved up. So we'll just ride on board with him and see how tight he gets this left-hander at the top of the straight. And let's also see, he's now in 8th gear, and he's approaching, he was close to 200 miles per hour there, but that's not the fastest straight. There's a very, very fast one at the end of the section that reaches way up over 210, sometimes even 213 miles per hour. And it can be absolutely frantic for overtaking. This is a great track for overtaking, and I do think there will be some very, very good moves made tonight, and I hope I'll be on board to watch most of them this evening. Nicely round the left-hander. This is where you can lose it. And he's very cautious round there. So he's just wanting to put a banker lap in, and I would say Mr. Twist will probably put caution to the wind on his second attempt or third attempt this evening. But right now, his job is just to get a banker lap in there, give him a bit of track awareness, and then he'll go out, and I would say he will really go for his next lap for sure. .198 miles per hour, 205 miles per hour, DRS zone hit, last little bit of ERS, 213 right up to 214 miles per hour, and that's a super lap from Mr. Twist, putting him in provisional third place, and that's a very secure first lap for Mr. Twist this evening in the Mercedes. That's a nice one. Well done, sir. I'm riding on board with Black Box. He's in the other pass car tonight. He's just going to take this left-hander now, and he's got so much battery left, he's going to really drain it here. And I would say he's going to, if he has his wings set right, I would say he's going to approach over 213 miles per hour here as well. Keeps it in 7th for quite some time there before he changes up to 8th. And I don't know whether that would have cost him a little time, but there's 213, 14, 15, 16, 218 miles per hour, and Black Box puts in a lap of 141.433, putting him and his teammate in 5th and 6th place. So Mazamak in 5th, 141.4, and Black Box at a 141.433. So 0.02 of a second between the two Haas cars this evening here in Azerbaijan. I'm Gavin Bast 1. This is the Revolt Racing League, and it's a Wednesday night, and it's exciting times and a very, very difficult track to keep concentration on for the full amount of laps here this evening. It's a one quali, it's a short quali, and then it is a 50% race, and it's all down to driver skill this evening. Let's have a look and see who's out there. Let's go on with Matty. Matty's driving the Aston Martin tonight. Takes that left-hander nicely. Matty's already put in a 143.361, so I'm going to look at these sector times to see if Matty can improve on that and get himself. He's actually behind time on this particular sector at the moment, so he needs to really get going if he wants to improve on that 143. Nicely round that left-hander, but very cautious, very, very cautious. That's understandable because this course just does not have any sort of leeway whatsoever on those corners. Get it wrong, you're out of the race. 1:45.46. The Jackal puts it in P provisional 1 with a phenomenal lap of 1:45.46. Jackal, that's a cracking lap, sir. I hope tonight brings you better luck than you have had in the last few races, because you have been robbed with the 10-second doom penalty. And I'm just going to see Matty over the line. He's only getting 201, 202 miles per hour. He's drained his battery and he is putting in a 1:42.816. So that puts Matty in 13th position with Spanner and Gaz just behind him. So well done, Matty. Well done indeed, sir. Ben Wally, good evening to you, sir. Nice to have you on the chat. You never miss a beat, buddy. You're always here and you always give me lots of support in everything that I do. Hope you have a great race tonight, and as I always say, keep her lit and bring home the gold. Talking of gold, that diamond encrusted 18-carat gold cup that's up for grabs, I got it valued in a very, very well-known jeweller's in Belfast today, and it's worth about 1.6 million. So I do honestly believe you guys have got everything to go for. I know in the world of F1, 1.6 million's not an awful lot of money, but you know, you guys spend it wisely and maybe give yourself a wee upgrade on your helicopter or your private jets, whatever you want to do. Go on, Jackal. Yeah, Ben Wally is absolutely rooting for Jackal, that's for sure. So let's see who else is on a lap. Kelly Kidd's out there at the minute, and he's going to do another lap. So I didn't get Kelly Kidd's first lap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on with Kelly Kidd, because I will be very keen to see if he can get into the 139s. I know it has been done. I know it's possible. But by goodness, you have to get every single corner within millimetres of the wall. You have to get the acceleration completely right. You have to get your downforce completely set up properly. And there's lots of different factors involved. So Kelly Kidd, wishing you all the very best on your fast lap here as you approach the start-finish grid round these next few parts of the track. And we'll see if you can take the top spot for this evening's race in Azerbaijan. Don't know what happened to Basic Beetle, but it looks like he is out of the session. I sent you, Leon, another invite. If you happen to be watching the stream, can you tell me if you're still in the session, okay? And if so, that's brilliant. If not, I'll send you another invite. Or did you bin the car, or are you just happy to go from the rear? I'm not too sure what happened to you, Leon. I'm not too sure at all. So I'm right back on with Kelly Kidd. Sector 1. Kelly's driving the Saba, the Kick Saba tonight, and he is doing everything in his arsenal to get this absolute banker lap done here. And he's going to be aiming to try and get... Oh, he is 2.5 tenths up in Sector 1, which at this moment in time would definitely put him in P1, and he's coming very close to that magical 139. So right now at this moment in time, it looks like Kelly is on for a 140.2, in and around that, depending on how Sector 2 goes. He has an absolute bundle of battery left, so he's got power to burn, and he's going to absolutely send it down the final straight. End of Sector 2 coming up now. Is he any better than 2 tenths up? Let's have a look. Oh my goodness, he is now 6.6 up. That would put him into the 139s, and that will put him and take Jackal off the top spot. He's still got 40% of battery. He's at 190, now 200 miles an hour. 8th gear. He's approaching 210 miles per hour as he hits the DRS, right up to 212. And here he comes. It's a 139.921. Kelly Kidd empties the biscuit tin, and he definitely puts it right out there for everybody else. Can Jackal beat that? Who have I not been on with tonight? Let's have a wee look. I haven't been on with Sneaky, so I'm going to go down to Sneaky Loser, and I'm going to have a wee look to see what he's got in the tank, because I know he's well capable of a better lap than 142, and I wish him well here to see if he can do it. Concrete walls everywhere you look. One mistake, you're out of the race. Slight mistake, you've lost a wing. The first corner, you've got to give everybody a lot of respect, because you don't want to lose the race on the first corner here in Baku, because it just messes the race up. So everybody, I'm sure, will try to get that first corner as tight and as wide as they can to let everybody through and let this race continue cleanly. And then after that, it's focus, 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 and trying so hard to avoid this wall. Sector 1, Sneaky Loser. Let's see if he's going to be up on this 142 that he's already posted. 44 seconds left. Yes, he is a tenth, nearly 2/10 up on his previous lap. Now, he is in position now to maybe take that 11th, possibly 10th position. Labrat, his lap time is 142 at the moment, and he is well capable of better than that. Labrat maybe just does not like this course, but riding on board, back on with Sneaky in the Aston Martin, and let's see him over the line, and let's see what he can do. Very close to the end of the session now, so let's see what's going on. Yes, it was an improvement, but not enough to put you up there, buddy. 142, 151 for you. That puts Sneaky into 12th position. Jackal's out there still, and he's going to attempt another lap to see if he can possibly knock the 139 out. But he has an awful lot of work to do here, and I reckon that it's probably quite a difficult task to ask at this stage of the race. He's wobbling and getting on, so he's not on a lap. So let's just see who is, if anybody else is left out there. Mr. Harry. 140.872. That puts Harry in 3rd place. Beautiful lap, sir. That Ferrari done a great job there. And of course, you did even better by driving it. Super P3 for you. And that looks like a secure Kelly Kidd in 1st. Jackal in 2nd, Mr. Harry in 3rd, Mazza in 4th, Low Pro in the Williams in 5th, Mr. Twist in 6th, Ken Boy is right up there now, and Black Box in 9th, and Go Box in 10th. It's all changing. Mischief is on a lap. Let's see where he is. I haven't even spoken about him yet. Let's have a look and see where he is. Hiya, Mischief. Give it loads, buddy. You haven't left yourself an awful lot of battery, but you've got a better lap to do than 142.7. Oh, sorry, you have a load of battery. Let's just see what you've got. I was on the wrong guy there. So, on the Mischief in the Williams. And that looks like a 13th place for Mischief. Sorry about that, Mischief. I didn't give you much love on that qualification. So I will be on you quite a bit on the race to see if you can move up the grid a little bit there. So there you have your positions. It is Kelly Kidd in 1 in the kick. Jackal Twist, Harry, Mazza in 6th, Low Pro in 6th, Ken Boys in 7th, Black Box in 8th, Go Box 9, Ribs in 10. So that's your top 10 then. You've got Labrat, Sneaky Loser, Mischief, Matty, Gaz, Spanner, and Basic Beetle in last position because I'm not too sure. Leon had a quali ban. Okay, that's understandable, absolutely and utterly. So there you have it. They're going to bounce into the pits, and I'm going to do the usual old thing, and I'm going to play the national anthem for Azerbaijan while the guys are readying up. So all the royalties have been done. The toilet rolls have been used. The guys are setting up the fuel. They're setting up the wings. They're maybe adjusting what tires they're going to use. Quite a few watching tonight. It's great to see everybody on board with Gavin Bass this evening. I really, really, really enjoy this track. I know it's a difficult track, but it's the best test outside of Monaco, and I look forward to trying to see everybody round lap 1 safely. So I'm just going to turn my laptop off here and make sure that it's not draining any Wi-Fi. So that's done, and we are patiently waiting for the drivers to do their formation lap, where I will take you through each and every driver. And this is an important race for everybody outside of the tables tonight, because, as I said, Kelly just needs to make a mistake. Somebody needs to have a really good race. That diamond encrusted 18 karat gold cup that's sitting in my spare room this evening, who is that going to go to? Who is second place? And here we go. It's the formation lap this evening, and we are ready to roll. So let's get all the bits and pieces up. Let's get all the track maps up, and let's go down each driver as they do the parade lap round Baku here with the Revolt Racing League tonight. It's Kelly Kidd in first position in the Kick Saba. Behind him, we've got Jackal in the Mercedes. The two Mercedes are in a beautiful position, second and third. So they should stack up as a team, and they should make it very difficult for everybody else to go past. And if they work as a team, they should be able to do something quite wonderful tonight. Mr. Harry in the Ferrari. On board the Haas this evening is Mazamak 80. He's the guy that loves Whitesnake. Number 6 in the Williams is Low Pro. Number 7 in Ken Boy. He's driving the Racing Bull this evening. And Black Box 3000 is on board the Haas. And I wish Black Box the very best of luck tonight. Then we have Go Bucks in the second Racing Bull this evening in 9th position. Then Ribs in the Alpine. Then down to Labrat. He's in the Kick in 11th tonight. Sneaky Loser in Aston Martin. He's in position 12. On board in 13th is the wonderful Mischief, and a good friend of mine. He looks after me. He's my personal bodyguard, and I wish him a fabulous race here tonight. My top 3 predictions is Kelly Kidd will be in the top 3. I've got a feeling Black Box might be in the top 3, and I also think that Labrat just might pull something wonderful up, and I would say he may be in the top 5. But the other third position tonight, if Dr. Jackal does not have any problems this evening with pit stops, I could see him having a podium this evening. Then we have Mari in 14. He's in the Aston Martin this evening. I think he is really, really improving with his driving, and I'd love to see Mari finishing this race successfully. Gaz in the Alpine in 15th position, and the two McLarens of Spanner and Leon in 17, heading up at the very, very back after his quali ban. And that's unfortunate for Leon, but it is what it is, and we are on the grid, and it's tense times as they readying up for this race this evening. I'm Gavin Bast 1. This is Revolt Racing League. We're waiting on the lights. It's Azerbaijan, it's Baku, it looks dry, and we are in for a screamer. And I am going to try and stay on board with every driver in certain times of this race this evening to make sure there is no incidents on the first few corners. 5 red lights, we're going green, and it's go in Azerbaijan this evening, and Kelly gets off to a decent start. The two Mercedes looks like they've formed an orderly queue as well, and that turn 1 looks like they've done it, and it looks like it's been a clean start for everybody. So hats off to every single driver on the grid this evening for making that a very, very clean start to what is normally a very, very difficult track on turn 1 and turn 2. So Kelly Kidd's out there, and I know what he's going to try and do. He's going to try and separate himself from Dr. Jackal and Mr. Twist as soon as he possibly can. So just let's have a look at those times. He has already, along with Jackal, lost Mr. Twist and Mazza. So they've got a real job to do to try and get that pace up and start squeezing that ERS. They need to be on the back to have any chance whatsoever to stay in the DRS zone of these two guys in top on the 2 positions. 15 people watching. Whoever you are, give us a little text on Twitch and tell me who you are, and it'll be great to give you a shout out. If you're celebrating anything special, tell me what it is. I'll shout it out. And in terms of everything else, let's have a clean race. Oh, and Kelly gets very, 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 very slidey round that corner. Very slidey. Everybody getting round that successfully. Oh my goodness, it is very, 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 very close in the back end of this grid this evening. So look at this. Kelly Kidd has pulled out a little gap along with Jackal, and Mr. Twist is now 2.1 seconds behind. Nice move from Jackal. Planet Dan had a problem. He certainly did. I don't know what it was. Ben, I have no idea what happened to Lab. It all looked fairly clean to me. But just look at this. Dr. Jackal is not looking like wanting to let Kelly away with us this evening. He likes the thought of that £1.6 million value on this gold and diamond encrusted cup for the winner of this league on the end of the season. And Jackal looks like he has some, oh my goodness, virtual safety car. Who has lost the wing? Has somebody lost it there? Let's have a look. Oh yes, there we go. GoBucks has lost an end plate, and GoBucks is going to have to go. Ha ha ha, yeah, go on, Dr. Jackal. It's Jim Girl. Tell me your name again, please, please, please. Tell me your name. I can't remember it. Was it Claire? Can't remember. Yes, indeed. Go, Jackal, go. Is it a total virtual? It's a virtual safety car right now, and GoBucks is definitely going to have to pit because this track does not like end plates being missing, especially round Jordan. Hey, yeah, Jordan. They do not like the end plates being missing, especially on the next section here where you go round those very, very fast corners. You can literally drift right into the wall. So I'm expecting GoBucks to go into the pits here. But it looks like we're back to full racing speed. And let's just see where Jackal is now. He's still in first position, but he has Kelly Kidd right on his tail, and they're going to get into the DRS zone here, and Kelly Kidd's going to make a move on the outside, that's for sure, and he makes it stick, and he regains the first position here this evening. So let's bump down to Mischief. He's down in 14th position, and he's fighting hard to keep Matty and Spanner at bay. Sorry, I got that wrong. Matty is in front of Mischief at the moment. So Mischief is actually tracking down Matty with the McLarens behind him in Spanner and Leon. Leon has made a great start, and let's have a look at the position changes right now. Gaz is on fire, and he has gone up 7 positions. So he started in 15th, and he's now in 7th. So what a start. Matty has also put a major start in with a 5-position change as well. And Basic Beetle up 6. What a start for those 3 guys. Kelly Kidd and Jackal fighting it out. Mr. Harry 3.6 seconds behind, but he has got Low Pro, Black Box and Ribs. Ken Boy gets the first penalty of the evening along with Mazza. So there's your first penalties. Let's have a look at the tyres. We've got mediums mostly, with a few guys on the hards. Black Box, Ribs, Matty and Sneaky Loser, Mr. Twist and Mazza all on the hards. So Matty can't do 5 corners in Austria, but it's his magician in Baku. Yes, Matty is magic. He is the Baku. I don't know what he is. He's the Baku something anyway. I'm lost for words, Benny boy. So Mr. Twist, Mazza and GoBucks all made a stop. And the penalty so far, Mazza got a 10-second penalty there. Was that speeding in the pit lane? Jackal puts in the fastest lap of the evening at 1:45.682. And he is in a good little battle, obviously, with Kelly Kidd. Ken Boy's got a 3-second penalty. And that's where we stand at the minute. So right back to the racing, and let's go on with somebody who's having a battle. And Ken Boy is certainly having a battle at the moment with Low Pro, Black Box and Mr. Harry, and it's going to be a real ringer down this left-hand corner to see if they can get closer to the gearbox of the car in front so they can make that inevitable move along the faster parts of this track this evening. Four in a row, 2 Alpines working together. The Racing Bull in front of them. So Ken Boy's in that Racing Bull, and he is got those Alpines behind him of Ribs and Gaz, and Matty right up into P9 right now. And Matty is having the race of his life, and he is doing a phenomenal job. But he has got his friend and admin teammate for RPL right behind him, and it looks like we've got a battle going on here. And Basic Beetle is also... Oh, Basic Beetle clips the wall. Did he lose an end plate? Let's have a look. Let's go on to Basic Beetle. I want to see the front of that car because I thought I saw something skidding off there. Let's hope he hasn't lost any traction there at all. Let's see. Yes, he did. He's lost a left-hand end plate. So Leon, Basic Beetle, is going to have to put a new wing on there. Is no way he's going to... Oh, there's another one away. The Aston Martin of Matty has clipped the wall. Oh my God, Matty, get yourself into the pits. Reset yourself. Basic Beetle, get yourself into the pits. No way can you race with that end plate off. It's going to cost you so much time. Oh my goodness. Matty, I'm so sorry to see that, to be honest with you, because he was going so well. But Matty's in the pits and he is going to have to race on there. And let's see where we are. Ken Boy in P6 and he is tracking somebody down. We've got a caution, we've got a problem, and we've got big problems here. The car stopped on track and it looks like Mr. Harry's race in the Ferrari is over. And this looks like a full safety car because he is dead. Rest in peace, Mr. Harry. But this is Baku and this is what you expect. It is a disaster of a course for hitting walls, and Mr. Harry has just demonstrated how you can just lose the whole race by one mistake, and he is going to have to retire. Maybe he'll join Twitch and give us some help and give us a bit of his inspiration. Don't be too hard on yourself, bud. Always next week, and we can always regroup and get back at it. So hard luck, Mr. Harry, there. And we'll just jump on to Kelly Kidd as he goes after the full safety car. I believe is going to come out of the pits very shortly, and they're going to have to follow that. Is it a full safety car? It should be, because somebody actually died and there was wheels flying all over the track. So Kelly's taking this opportunity to go in and he's going to maybe take off those mediums and stick a set of hards on, and that will give him 20 laps on the hards so he can finish the race on the hard compound, I think. Oh, he's had a drive-through, has he? No, he's not. He's pitting. Thanks for that. So let's have a look at the tyres. So as I said, on goes those hard tyres. Some people aren't stopping, some are. So this is going to be a very, very exciting time because people are using different strategies, and this is going to be a real battle for the last 20 laps of this race. So the safety car's out, and there's still quite a few people to gather up, and I would say they're going to have to more than likely do this lap and one more lap before the race starts in earnest. So I'll just stick it on the broadcast mode, and I'll give myself a time to make myself a very, very strong espresso coffee and have a little fag while I'm at it. Gavin Bass won, Revolt Racing League, Baku. We're under safety car. There's been a big incident. Mr. Harry is dead, and his car was obliterated in the wall, and that was the first fatality this evening here at Azerbaijan. So I'm just at the coffee machine now, and I'm going to press the extra strong button. Because whenever you turn 61, you start to get very tired in the evenings, and the old coffee keeps me well awake. Looks like a safety car still out, but I expect it, looking at the track map, that it's going to come in very, very shortly. I'm just waiting for that signal to come on the screen and let us know that the race is going to restart. So that gives everybody else a chance to regroup and get back in the swing of things. And it's now a very equal playing field in terms of the guys trying to make positions. Really unfortunate to see Matty doing what Matty did, but again, very, very, very noticeable improvements on Matty's driving up to that incident. So waiting on a few others just to rejoin there. They're quite a bit behind, as you can see on the mini-map there. But I think they might just gather up when they're coming along the straight, and I have a feeling that we just might have a restart of this race very shortly. So Black Box is now the leader of this race on the track, but he hasn't had a pit stop, nor has Ribs, and nor has Mischief or Basic Beetle, and they're in 4th and 5th position, the Williams and the McLaren. Sneaky Loser is also out on track, and he hasn't had a stop. So the guys that have had a stop have got a bit of an advantage here, and we'll see that unfolding as the race goes on. But that looks like the safety car just might be having another lap to let the last 3 guys on board. That's Matty, Spanner and GoBucks trying to catch the tail end of the group now. So 8 laps out of 26 have gone, and we are just waiting now on the restart of this race, and I'm going to see them all through the first few corners, and I'll also be focusing very heavily on the corner that turns into the castle section, where lots of people can get it so wrong. Can you let us know what happened to the wall? Did anybody tap you? What happened to you? Let us know if you're there. So everybody's there, and there's definitely going to be a start of the race again here in Azerbaijan as they go round the right-hander, approach the tricky sections now, and they'll just get through those, and then we're going to have a restart to this race this evening after 9 laps. Safety car going in this lap, so we're going to have a restart. Kelly's going to back Black Box is going to back everybody up here. He's going to try and catch Ribs and Kelly Kid out, and he's going to really try hard to get some sort of an interval here gained before he has his pit stop, because he definitely is going to lose positions when he does that. And Kelly Kid and the likes of Jackal and Gaz and Low Pro, Ken Boy, they're all in quite a good position to jump up in the standings here after the guys take their first pit stop. So Black Box is backing them right up, and we're going to have a restart, and off he goes. Is he going to go? No, he's leaving it very, very late. He's going to try and catch him, and he's away. He is away. And here they come round to the first corner, and let's just see everybody going round this first corner. Is there any touching? There's a wee bit of touching there, and that looks like the Alpine of Gaz possibly went into the wall there. And has he lost any or got any damage? I'm not too sure whether he did, but he has also hit the wall again. So I think there has been a problem there on terms of their traction. I'm not too sure if he has damage or not, but we've got another caution, and the caution is back on again, and that looks like it's a 10-second penalty for a severe collision. That's unfortunate. I'm not too sure whether the stewards will have to get involved with that or not, but that was definitely an incident that will need to be looked at in terms who was at fault. Not my job to comment on whose fault it is. I'm only going to commentate on the race, and the stewards can sort that one out. Looks like they're back to racing speed again, and Black Box is pulled away by 1.3 seconds. So he's doing his best to drop Kelly, but Kelly Kidd is definitely not very easily to drop, and he is back at it. No, they've slowed away down again, so it is more than a caution just at the moment. Is that safety car going to come out again this evening? Everybody needs to be very careful with their deltas. If that delta goes red, you need to slow down, and that can also be very dangerous for the person behind you. They're definitely not at racing speed yet. It's another safety car. I wish the game would tell you when it's a safety car, but there it is. The safety car is out once again, and Black Box maybe just might go into the pits now. He's done 9 laps on those hard tyres, and those hard tyres are capable of doing 20, so it's a big gamble for him if he goes in now. It'll be interesting to see what people do here. Just having a look at each car to see if there's any damage involved here. Doesn't seem to be any damage that I can see. So I'm just going to follow the race leader at the moment, who is Black Box in the Haas, to see if he's going to dive into the pits. It's a big gamble if he's going to go to medium hards, or from the hards to the mediums, and if he does that, he will more than likely have to do another stint on. I'm not too sure if they can get 16 laps out of a set of mediums around here. Asby 135, yes, safety cars galore, sir. Yep, it's been a bit of an untidy race so far, But to be honest with you, this is one circuit that does definitely have lots of incidents. Great to see all the viewers watching tonight. Another person has joined. That's us up to 14 viewers now. Whoever you are, make yourself known to me. I'll say hello to you. It'd be lovely to say hello and know who's watching. But everybody seems to be together. And if they're going to jump into the pits, not a great time to do it now. I've got a feeling that the safety car will possibly go in at the end of this lap. Oh, little Aaron, how you doing, sir? It's little Aaron, and he's a fast guy around Miami the other night. He was putting fantastic times in. I must say he was really driving well the other night. I was practicing with him and he was untouchable. Really, really good pace around Miami. Seems to be one of his favourite courses for sure. So Black Box again is going to back them up, and he's now going to be the pace setter here at the start of this second safety car this evening in Baku. So here we go. It's lap 11 out of 26, and everybody is now backed up, and once again it's an equal playing field. Just look at the tyre situations out there, and off they go. Let's see if anybody's making a move into the first corner. Doesn't look like it right now. Everybody's got round that fairly cleanly. Yep, everybody round P1 or T1, and we're just looking at turn 2. Race there night after and finish strong in 4th. Well done, sir. Well done. Oh, it's a McLaren. There's a McLaren off. Is it Leon? Who was that? I think it might have been Spanner. Yes, Spanner has now binned it. And let's just have a wee look to see what damage. He is now flying without any wings whatsoever, but he's still alive. But he's hit the corner again, so you can see the effect that this has had on the front wing of this McLaren after him hitting the wall. So I don't know whether he will retire from the race. Will he go into the pits? But right now, I've got a feeling there may be another safety car. It depends how much damage there was to that and how much parts were spread over the track, whether it determines a safety car or not. So will we see Spanner? Spanner, you have no reason to retire, buddy. Get yourself into the pits, get yourself a new front wing. Remember to go into your menus and make sure that that wing is changed. And you get that wing changed and you get back out there, because your race is not over and you could still blast on and try and get yourself up the grid a little bit. So there's a few pit stops going on now. Black Box is going into the pits. Or sorry, yeah, it looks like Black Box in the Haas is going to pit. So we'll see what he's doing in there. He's putting on a set of mediums and he's going to go back out. So he's gambling on obviously the 13 laps on the mediums. A lot of guys behind him all going into the pits. Let's have a look at the penalty situation. Our fastest lap this evening is Kelly Kidd with a 1:44.306. Yep, third safety car in as many as 4 or 5 laps. So it's safety car bonanza tonight here at Azerbaijan in the Revolt Racing League. Let's have a look at the penalties. So Mazda's got a 10-second penalty and Ken Boy is on 3 penalty points at the minute. Everybody else looks to be quite clean. And this is anybody's race right now. Labrat is having a really, really good time there at the moment. I told you at the beginning of the stream not to rule him out whatsoever, and he has found himself in P4 at the moment with a 7th position. Little Aaron, why did you not race? Come on, get your ass in here, buddy. Get your ass in here. Azerbaijan is a tough track, it's a great test. But just going back to Basic Beetle, he's now up 7 and Labrat is up 7. The biggest loser this evening so far looks like Jackal. He's down 6 at the moment, but that means absolutely nothing because let's have a look at the stops. Some people have made the 2 stops, some are on 1 stop, but generally speaking, looking at the tyre situation, everybody is on the tyres that they will more than likely finish this race on this evening with 12 laps to go. So I don't think there's going to be any more pit stops after Matty takes his pit stop now. And what's Matty doing in the pits? Let's have a wee look. Aaron got stuck on the motorway on his way home tonight and missed the race. I'm sure you're sad, buddy, because there's nothing like racing in these leagues. It's such good fun. And Matty has got himself back out there and he has now put on the hard tyres. So let's go down the race positions one by one. Okay, we've got Kelly Kidd leading the race at the moment now. He has found himself in P1. Low Pro in the Williams is in P2. Just checking for damage. Everybody seems to be damage free now. Ken Boy is in P3 in the Racing Bull. Labrat now in P4. He's in a very strong position. Mazamak in P5 in the Haas car. GoBucks in the Racing Bull, he's in P6. Mr. Twist in P7 in the Mercedes with his teammate Jackal right behind him on a 2-stopper and he's in 8th. Mischief is in P9. Basic Beetle is in P10 in the McLaren and Black Box is in race control safety car coming in. So we'll just go back onto the front of this grid and watch Kelly Kidd do what Kelly Kidd does. And he's going to back them up as usual and see if he can get an express train start here at Azerbaijan for the 3rd safety car this evening. The only vitality this evening so far is Mr. Harry. So just on waiting on Kelly now. Kelly is really backing them up big time. And away he goes. He's away. And I think he just caught them sleeping ever so slightly there. And we'll just see them all round this first corner. Inside move they're trying. The Haas had a look at it, but he didn't make a move. All seem to go round that one fairly well. Let's see how they go round the second turn. All in decent shape now, and we have a race on the way. And oh, it looks like there's been something going on there. Oh my goodness gracious me. Let's look at that. Oh my gosh, there's an absolute and utter massive pile up there. And it looks like Maz is involved. It looks like Matty's involved. Gaz gets a 10-second penalty for massive collision with Sneaky. And there has been absolute and utterly mayhem here on turn 4 this evening at Azerbaijan. And I have no doubt we're on to safety car number 4. Has this race been red flagged? It's telling me something has happened. It says, please wait. Why is it telling me to please wait? Somebody help me out here.
I didn't say anything to you about it because my personal life is none of your business. My deputy.
It's a red flag, Badger. You're right, buddy. It's a red flag. Absolutely no doubt about that. And no wonder 4 safety cars in so many laps, honestly. It's a bit dodgy me tonight in Revolt. Bit sad to see it, but there's some iffy driving going on there. I don't know who caused that. Again, not my problem. But it still says, please wait. It doesn't seem to be bringing me back into the race just right now. So for some reason, I've black screened. I hope it's not a glitch or a problem with my internet or anything like that. But right now, I don't have anything going on. It looks like I'm still in the session okay. So it must be just putting everybody back on the grid again. Tentative times here at Azerbaijan. Brilliant to watch. Aaron, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, we're still in the session okay, and it's just counting down. Looks like a race restart is just going to happen here. That's why we've black screened. Hope everybody still stays on board to watch the final lot of laps of this Donkey Derby here at Azerbaijan. Let's see who is dead, who has retired, who has got massive penalties. That was not a good incident there on that corner. But here we go. 17 laps in, and we've got a race restart. And the 2 kicks are now in front of the grid, and off they go. Black Box get a 10-second penalty for track limits. What in the name of God is going there? That is mental. Yes, it is indeed. It is mental. Is definitely the right way to describe this. Jordan's on the ball. She knows what mental means, and this is pure mental. That is no doubt forever. But here we go. The 2 kicks are now forming an orderly queue. We've got Jackal in 3rd, Go Bucks in 4th, Mr. Twist in 5th. We've got Basic Beetle up in the 5th position. Mr. Twist's in 6th, Black Box in the Haas in 7th, Mischief is 8th, and Gaz in 9th, Ken Boy in 10, and Matty's in 11. Hiya Lollipop, it's mental for my first time watching Mischief actually race. Haha. Are you related to Mischief? Are you his wife, partner? Are you a friend? Who are you, Lollipop? What's your name? But I'm going to try and get back on this race again and get the details up. So there's the interval changes, and I'm going to ride on board Mischief. He is in P8 at the moment, and I'm going to just ride on board and see if he's got what it takes to track down Black Box in this Haas car. The Kelly kid has absolutely flown away with the start, and he's now 3.2 seconds ahead of his teammate. And Kelly kid, it's his race to lose. The DRS is now enabled, and they're now going to start to race in earnest once again. Oh, you're the wife of Mischief. How you doing, Louise? It's Gavin. Is this the first time you've watched him race? If so, I'll jump on board with him. Have a look at the skill of this guy. You're on board with your husband right now, and he's now going to track down Mr. Twist in the Mercedes, but he has Ken Boy and Gaz coming up behind him. So we'll see how Mischief does. He's now in P8, and we'll just see the position changes now. There's your penalties for this evening. A couple of severe ones. So Basic Beetle's up 11, Mischief's up 5. So Mischief started in P13 this evening, and he's now got himself up into P8. So he's doing very, very well considering. Go on to this little session here. There's a battle going on for 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. And go jump on with Black Box here, because Black Box has an opportunity to maybe gain some time down this straight, although he doesn't have an awful lot of battery left to make the move. Is there anybody going behind him? No, there's not. So we're just on board to see if there can be a move made in the inside, going round this left-hander. He's certainly trying it. Let's see if he pulls it out. Yes, he takes one position and he gets round. Oh yeah, he takes Go Box, and Black Box has got himself up into P4. Kelly Kid is virtually untouchable now, but yet there's a fantastic race going on here for 4th, 5th, 6th positions. And just look at them go. Here comes another move. Yes, and that Kick Saba has been taken by Black Box, and Black Box is on an absolute run here, and he's now got himself up to P3, but unfortunately he is carrying a penalty. And I'll just have a look. It's a 10-second penalty, so he needs... Oh, that's really, really unfortunate, but at least he's in 3rd position on track at the moment. But that will change as we get into the end of the race. Come on, Jackal. Yes, Jackal, he's in P2. And he is doing very, very well this evening for sure. Back on to Mischief. I'm keen to see if Mischief can make a move here on this Mr. Twist's Mercedes. And I'd like to see Mischief getting himself up into P4 or P5 if he can. But he's only got 7 laps to do it. He's driving pretty well here. Really late on the brakes, and he gains a little bit of time there, and he's getting closer and closer to the Mercedes in front of him. So can he make a move here? He might have DRS as well, so he just might have power here. So let's see if he can take this position off Mr. Twist in P8 and make this Mercedes work hard. No, he's not going to be able to do it. He just does not have enough power in the battery to get that extra bit of speed to make the move. So he's going to have to settle down and charge that battery up to be able to make a move this evening. Jumping on to the Lab Rat, he's in the kick, and he's in 5th place at the moment, just behind Go Box, and Basic Beetle in 6th position in the McLaren. He's trying very hard, and there's so much going on here right now at the moment. I just don't know where to go. I'll tell you where I'm going to go. I'm going to go on the Low Pro, because he's trying very hard as well, and he is trying to get back into the race with Mazamak and Mischief right in front of him. So just look at this, 4 guys in a row fighting hard. It's going to be a battle of the ERS. Low Pro has nice bit of 67 left there in the battery. Maz has got 87. They're all... Yeah, Mr. Twist is going to have to defend furiously here to keep these 4 guys behind him off the back of their gearbox, and it's going to be very interesting to see on the straight to see if they can do it. Jackal is away, and also Black Box is away. Big separation between 1, 2 and 3, and now it is he's gaining slightly, but he's never ever going to gain in 6 laps. I don't think so, Azzy. I don't think so. On the Basic Beetle in 6th. Let's see what's going on down this straight. In fact, I'll go on to this view, see what's going on. Down with Kelly Kid in 1st, Jackal in 2nd, and here we go. Here's the 3rd position. Here is the queue going on behind Black Box. Then we've got Go Box. Then we've got Lab Rat. Then we've got Basic Beetle. And then we've got Ken Boy, all in a scrap. And right behind that then, we have Mazamak. We've got Mischief. We've got Low Pro, and we've got Mr. Twist. They're all fighting, and this is 3 separate races in one this evening with only 5 laps to go. Can Jackal reel in Kelly Kid? I don't believe he can. but you can only hope that he can maybe make a mistake and get some pace that way. But both oh, there's something is happening. Did I hear a wall being bashed there? Yes, I did. It looks like the Racing Bull has hit the wall. Oh my goodness. Who was that? Was that Ken Boy? No. Who's the other Racing Bull? Was it Go Bucks? Somebody hit the wall there, but they must have rescued it. No safety car, no warning, so that was okay. It was just a collision with the wall. Mr. Twist, he's having a go here now at Ken Boy. Bit squirrely round there. What are these tyres doing? Let's have a look at the tyres. Oh, he's on 18 lap old mediums. Those tyres will be screaming. He's going to be very close to puncture area. I hope he doesn't get a puncture because those medium tyres will not last 26 laps normally. So he's going to have to really nurse them. Kelly Kid is also on 5 lap old. Kelly Kid's on 16 lap old mediums and Dr. Jackal is on 8 lap old mediums. So Dr. Jackal is in the best position at the moment, tyres. But Black Box also has got a real chance here because he has only got 4 laps on a set of mediums, and I would fully expect Black Box to reel Jackal in as well. So there could be carnage here. Let's see. 4 in a row. Is there any moves being made? Doesn't look like it just right now. Round that corner safely. Go Bucks in 4th, and he has Black Box right behind, in front of him now. So Go Bucks is in a position of strength at the moment on those 4 lap old. He's on 16 lap old hards with Labrat only on 4. So sorry, apologies. Go Bucks is vulnerable, and I would expect Labrat to probably make a move on him at some stage very, very soon because the tyres are worn in front of him, and he should be able to make the pass. Old tyres don't matter to Kelly. He's too fast. I don't know. Just look at the time. It's 4.3 seconds at the moment from Jackal. And let's just see if it's down to 4.2. It's now down to 4.1. So Jackal is gaining. And this is becoming very exciting with 4 laps to go. If Jackal can reel in 1 second a lap here, he's got an opportunity of a last minute pass. But Kelly Kid will be very, very much on top of the battery situation. And yes, he is. He's got 57%. So he's going to give that ERS a little squeeze. And let's have a look what's going on behind here. All round that safely. Quite a lot of separation going on, but Labrat is definitely trying very hard here in 5th position in the kick, and he really wants that 4th position. He would dearly love a podium because Black Box still has that penalty. Let's just check that. Yep, he's carrying a 10-second penalty, as is Mazza. The only person with a penalty is Ken Boy with 3 seconds. Everybody else is clean right now. So Black Jackal is 1 minute winding him in, and then the next minute Kelly Kid is going away again. So I can't see this happening now. It just is unlikely. But back onto this scrap. This is the important one in terms of the positions. They are very, very close. Thank you everybody for taking part tonight in the viewing. It's always great to have you on board. It's been an exciting race. It's been a frantic race, and it's been a pretty reckless race at times. 4 safety cars and a red flag as well with a restart. So everybody has had quite an opportunity to regain. Ribs is out of the race and Harry are both out of the race this evening. And that's unfortunate. But they'll come back next week and they will give it another blast. Hi Unicorn, Gav, this is a good league, mate. Yeah, it very, very much is a very good league. They're good guys. They've had a fairly dirty race tonight, in fairness, but it's been down to mistakes rather than anything else. But yeah, it's a good, very, very, very competitive. Kelly Kidd is favourite to win it, but you just wouldn't know because anything can happen in these leagues. Yes, it's not realistic. It's equal car performance. 1:42 for Ken Boy. He puts the fastest lap of the race in that Visa Cash, or Visa Cash app. I can nearly speak. So right back onto this little battle going on behind Black Box. Round the wall. Everybody gets through it cleanly. Yes, it starts at 8 o'clock and it's a 50% race with a one-shot, or not a one-shot quali, a short quali unicorn. The person to contact would be Kelly Kidd. I don't know whether I can invite you to Discord or not, but I think I can. Yeah, I will. I can. Aaron, maybe you could invite Unicorn. Have you got Unicorn as a friend? If not, I'll try whenever the race is over. Unicorn's a good guy, good clean racer, and it'd be great to have him in, but I'm not too sure there are any spare seats, but there's nothing to stop you coming in as a reserve. I'm sure Kelly would welcome you in. Good guys, I must say, really, really good guys, very, very friendly. You're welcome, Unicorn, and I'll see you soon. Lap 25, and the battle really is right up here, and I'm going to have to just stay on board. It's an absolute scrap for P3, and it looks like GoBox, Labrat and Basic Beetle are all having an absolute, and don't rule out Low Pro, he's in P7 at the moment and he's part of this, so it's really, 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 really close here, and I'm expecting to see some pretty good moves coming in to this last lap, because they are racing for this P3 position that Black Box currently holds, but he is also holding a 10-second penalty. Wowee. Now, on we come to the straight. And GoBox is going to have DRS on Black Box here. He's got battery and he's definitely going to be able to make a move. Can there be a multiple move from behind? Because Black Box is extremely vulnerable here. He's made his move. He can't make another one. And GoBox goes past what's going on behind. There is Labrat in the P4. And this is frantic round this left-hander. Round goes the Racing Bull. He's got the kick right behind him and up the middle. Oh my goodness, look at this. This could be, round they go. It's safe, and it's very, very nicely done by these 5 guys. Yes, it's a great race and for this position. But Kelly Kidd is 2.8 seconds ahead of Jackal. And Jackal, had there been another couple of laps, I think his tyres would have come into it. And Kelly Kidd has just done well enough to hold him off. But I'm going to have to go back to this battle, because this is the battle of the race. And then whenever I see Kelly Kidd coming a bit closer to the line, I'm going to bring them all home one by one. Just keep an eye. Look at these 4 guys here. They are punching. They are really punching against each other. And there's going to be a battle over the start and finish grid for this precious P3 position here at Baku in Azerbaijan this evening with the Revolt Racing League. I'm Gavin Bass 1. I'm your commentator on a Wednesday night, and this has been a very, very, very exciting race in lots of different ways. First red flag that I've seen in a league race in a long, long time. So here comes Kelly Kidd. He's going round these corners and he's now over the line. And here comes your race winner this evening, penalty free. He gets it by 2.6 seconds, and Kelly Kidd wins the race. Jackal, a brilliant second place for him. Go Bucks is now coming round in a third position, with Black Box coming in behind him. Then you've got Basic Beetle, and there's a battle going on between Basic Beetle and Low Pro over the line. And who's going to get it? It looks like Low Pro gets it over the line, Basic Beetle. And here comes Mischief and Black Box. They're coming over the line now too. So Mischief gets a P6, Black Box gets P7, and here comes Labrat. He's in P9. Matty is in P10 and penalty free. Brilliant race for Matty. Ken Boy is in 11th position, and round comes the corner, and we're on with Mazamak now. Let's bring Mazamak home. He is the guy that requested the Ozzy Osbourne tribute tonight. He comes through, and he's going to come over the line in 12th position tonight in that Haas car. Then we're on with Spanner. He's in the McLaren, and he's going to be in 13th position coming over the line. Then we have Sneaky Loser and Gaz having a last-minute battle, and let's just ride on board them. Look at this. That Alpine is going to try and make a last-minute move over the line, but he's not going to get it. Nice wee battle at the end for Sneaky and Gaz in P15, and that, my friends, ends the race, and a very, very, very dramatic one here this evening with the Revolt Racing League in Azerbaijan. Here come your final positions with all the penalties taken into consideration. Kelly Kidd with his usual little swallow dance. He is in the kick. He's going to get the cup. Nice cup it is too. Sticks it in the air. Looks down at the crew. He's delighted. That's the third race of the season that he has won. And he definitely is a firm favourite to lift the Cluster Diamond that £1.6 million valued trophy looks like it could be going towards Kelly Kidd. Your race winner, Kelly Kidd. Fastest lap, Mazamak. Mischief, driver of the day. Mischief, most overtakes. Cleanest driver, Mischief. So for me, Matty had a really good race tonight. Big improvement for Matty, but I think he did get caught up in a couple of the incidents. I really don't know whose fault they were, and all the rest of it. But yeah, I would say Matty was a real good contender for driver of the day. But Mischief also, and Kelly Kidd, I'm not even going to call it the night, honestly. What I might actually do is I might put a vote on the Discord channel and let the drivers vote once they watch the race and see who was involved in what. But certainly Ribs thinks Matty should get driver of the day. I would certainly go along with that, but I would like to watch the race back again and just see exactly who did what. If Matty has caused a big incident, it wouldn't be right to give him driver of the day. But you know what? It's just brilliant to see him in such a good position tonight. And I think Matty himself will be really, really pleased with his performance this evening, because that was an incredible race to see Matty actually finish in the race. And he's obviously been practicing, and whatever he's doing right now at the moment in time in this 225 game, he is improving, and it's just great to see. So before I end the stream this evening, as always, no incidents, no damage, and no penalties for Matty. Well, there you go. I think Matty just might. In fact, you know what? I'm going to give Matty driver of the day, and I don't think anybody could really disagree with that. So don't worry about the polls. The commentator's driver of the day in Azerbaijan tonight is Matty in the Aston Martin car this evening. As always, it's a massive thank you to Kelly Kidd, his administrators, and his stewards for keeping this league intact, keeping the Discord channel all up to date. Thanks to Jackal for keeping all the statistics up to date, and everybody else who has an input into running this fantastic little league. And if somebody would be kind enough then to send that lad an invite, you call him Unicorn. It's spelt UNXCRNN. There is another driver that would like to join your league and be part of this super, super, super group of guys. So rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Thank you to everybody. Be kind to each other. And thank you for providing all your viewers this evening with a fantastic race. I'm Gavin Bass. I am pleased to be here this evening. I'm your commentator. I'm fully committed to your league. And I am looking forward to next week's race. Good evening. Well done, Matty. You're a star, buddy. I'm proud of you. And good night.
Gavin Bass on the microphone. The energy is high, feel the vibe in the zone. Engines roar as the lights go down. Racers ready, it's a battle for the crown. Who will rise? Who will stand tall? On the top step, they'll answer the call. With hearts racing and spirits ignited, the champion's moment is finally sighted. Adrenaline pumping, the crowd is alive. Speeding through corners, they take the dive. Every lap counts, the stakes are set. In this game of skill, there's no room for regret. Listen closely, hear the engine scream. Chasing glory, living the dream. Battles unfold on the asphalt track. In pursuit of victory, there's no turning back. Feel the thrill as the tires grip tight. Under the stars, everything feels right. Each curve a story, each turn a chance. In this high-speed dance, we all advance. As the checkered flag waves, the night concludes. The champion shines in the spotlight's hues. With the roar of the fans, they take their bow.